Hi, Year 8. I can't be with you today because we have Year 10 SLC. So this is the cover work that I'd like you to do for today's lesson and submit by the end of the lesson today, please. So first of all, we last lesson looked at the harvest and we looked at how important the harvest is for the growth of maize in Malawian culture and how it's an essential part of their diet. Now, I would like you to read this part, this short extract from The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind. And it's about how, unfortunately, the weather was so awful that it completely destroyed the fields and they weren't able to grow a full crop that year, which meant they were looking at severe hunger, possible starvation, and it affected the whole country. So I'd like you to read this extract first of all. Then I like to think about, well, what could we do if we were in William's shoes or William's family's shoes? So here are some questions that I'd like you to consider after you've read that. We know that William's family are in a desperate situation at this point. I want you to think about why William's family can't grow any other crops. Why can't they just grow again or grow something different? What would stop them doing that? I want you to think about why might William's family struggle to find employment. Think about what's happening in the whole country of Malawi. Why might William's family not be able to rely on the government for aid? Think about what part of the world we're in and what problems, logistical problems that they might have in being able to actually receive aid from the government due to this awful weather and how it's affected the harvest. There was a solution, but it came from William, and it came from a very unlikely place. Here's an example of the solution, or part of the solution. Do you know what this is? Okay, that's a clue. The answer is it's a dynamo. All right, so you can see that little round sort of part on the top there. That's connected. Well, not connected, but it rubs alongside the tire and spins. And as it spins, it creates electricity. All right, it's called a dynamo. It works on electricity. Here is an example of a dynamo. All right. And the most important parts that you need to know about a dynamo is the movement of a magnet spinning quickly over a coil creates electrical current, which creates electricity. Okay. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to research an electric dynamo online and write a paragraph explaining how it works. Okay. And you can use this diagram to help you. Then I want you to read extract 3, which I'll share with you on Google Classroom, where William understands the possibilities of the dynamo. So now's to see if we're quite as sharp as William, and I want you to put yourself in William's shoes. And I want you to think about using these clues and hints. So that's an image from the text that William drew himself. How could William use the dynamo to solve his critical issues facing the family? You might want to look at the name of the book, but I don't want to give out spoilers. And then I want you to write some possible uses for the dynamo and how it might be able to help him. So kind of like a problem-solving plenary exercise there. Once you've finished all your work, I'd like you to submit it onto Google Classroom. You can email me if you're having issues, but bear in mind that I am in meetings with parents, so I might not be able to respond straight away. All right, thanks very much, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.